Thank you, Micah. It is a privilege to introduce the graduating students with the highest academic achievement throughout their 4 years of high school. The following students have accomplished what few have managed to do: graduate with perfect 4.0 grade point averages. In addition to maintaining perfect grades, these students have fulfilled rigorous requirements, including enrollment at least 4 advanced placement classes, completion of the Certificate of Initial Mastery, and modeling exemplary citizenship throughout their high school career. It is my pleasure to introduce these 19 outstanding young men and women. As I call your name, please come forward to be recognized. Our first valedictorian is David Allen. David is the son of Russell and Diane Allen. David was a vital part of our performing arts department. He was the first student in school history to audition and be chosen for All-State Choir and Orchestra, All-Northwest Choir and Band, and WIBIC Honor Band, all in the same year. David plans to attend Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah, on a full tuition music and academic scholarship where he will study music education. After a year of college, he will go on to a 2-year mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. David Allen. Our next valedictorian is Connor Beer. Connor is the son of Brett Beer and Lori Dunmeyer Beer. Connor was a valuable member of our award-winning wind ensemble and president of the class of 2012. He plans to attend Lynn Benton Community College for 1 term and then go on a 2-year mission with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. After his mission, he will attend Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah on an LDS B-Smart scholarship to pursue a degree in biology with a minor in chemistry. Connor Beer. Carrie Buchert is also a valedictorian. Carrie is the daughter of Jeff and Julie Buchert. She was an outstanding member of our performing arts department, where she was the principal oboist in wind ensemble and a 4-year cast member of our spring musicals. Her favorite experience was helping to teach and conduct the Memorial Middle School Advanced Band. Carrie will attend Portland State University with honors at entrance and a music performance scholarship where she will major in music education with a French minor, with plans of becoming a high school band and French teacher. Carrie Buchert. Tanner Corrado. Tanner is the son of Joseph and Carrie Corrado. Tanner was a member of our varsity golf team, a team that has placed second in state the past 2 years. He was also very involved in our peers leadership program. Tanner will be attending Linfield College in the fall to play golf. He is undecided on a major. Tanner Corrado. Jennifer Devon. Jennifer is the daughter of David Devon and Cindy Bennick. She is a National Merit Scholar finalist, a state champion FBLA member in marketing and business calculations, and a member of our award-winning wind ensemble. Jennifer will attend Oregon State University Honors College in the fall with honors at entrance, a Presidential and College of Engineers Dean Scholarship to major in bioengineering. Jennifer Devon. Michaela Etherton. Michaela is the daughter of Scott and Cindy Etherton. She's a competitive gymnast with the Mid-Willamette Valley Twisters Gymnastics Academy and a valued member of our award-winning wind ensemble. Michaela will attend Linfield College on an alumni and faculty scholarship to major in biology with plans of attending medical school. Michaela Etherton. Marita Franco. Marita is a daughter of Fred Franco and Linda Franco. She was a dedicated member of our pep band, wind ensemble, and a 3-year member of our dance team, earning a spot on the OSAA Dance and Drill All-State team. Marita will attend Portland State University to major in speech and hearing services and minor in Spanish, with plans of a career helping individuals overcome physical and/or developmental challenges. Marita Franco. Sophia Freuden. Sophia is the daughter of Sean Freuden and Dawn Callahan. Sophia was an active member of our Youth and Government program where she served as a committee chair. She was selected to attend Girls State where she was a lobbyist. Sophia will attend Lewis and Clark College in the fall on a Dean Scholarship to major in Foreign Language and International Affairs. Sophia Freuden. Heather Garrett. Heather is the daughter of Les and Lori Garrett. She was a valuable member of our award-winning band and choir programs. Heather will attend Oregon State University on a Weatherford Family Fund Scholarship to major in biology and minor in chemistry with plans of going to medical school to become a pediatrician. Heather Garrett. Jonathan Hesseltine. Jonathan is the son of Samuel and Tricia Hesseltine. He was a member of our state semifinal varsity football team, our state placing varsity wrestling team, and our state playoff baseball team. Jonathan will attend Oregon State University Honors College on an Honors College and College of Engineers scholarship, coupled with an Academic Achievement Award to major in chemical engineering. Jonathan Hesseltine. Emily Kenyon. Emily is the daughter of Rick and Jamie Kenyon. She was a member of our 3-time state championship cheerleading team, as well as a varsity first-team all-league golfer, playing in the state golf tournament all 4 years. Emily will attend Oregon State University's Honor College in the fall with honors at entrance and a College of Business and full tuition presidential scholarship to major in business. Emily Kenyon. Reed Kenzer. Reed is the son of Ralph and Kara Kenzer. He was a valued member of our speech and debate team, where he was a state semifinalist in after-dinner speaking. He was an American Legion Boys State delegate, where he received the First Citizen Leadership Award. Reed plans on attending Oregon State University's Honor College with honors at entrance and an academic achievement and presidential award to study biology with plans of attending medical school to become a surgeon. Reed Kinzer. Kendall Lichty. Kendall is the daughter of Mark Lichty and Ann Detweiler. Kendall was an outstanding member of our Performing Arts Department, where she served as co-president of the Drama Club. She has been an outstanding cast member of our spring musicals all 4 years. Kendall will attend Oregon State University in the fall to major in nutrition. Kendall Lichty. Nicole Louie. Nicole is the daughter of Bill and Karen Louie. She was an active member of our award-winning choir program, where she serves on the choir council and has been a cast member in 2 of our spring musicals. Nicole will attend Pacific University on a Founders Scholarship and the Pace Setters and Music Talent Awards to major in computer science and minor in music. Nicole Louie. John Mellison. John is the son of Mike and Melissa Mellison. He was an outstanding member of our award-winning music programs, playing percussion in wind ensemble, guitar in the jazz band, and singing in the a cappella choir. He will attend Corban University in Salem to pursue music with plans of getting a degree in music therapy, using music as a therapeutic tool with disabled kids, elderly people, and adults with disabilities. John Mellison. Jolynn Meza Weinkoop. Jolynn is the daughter of Jose Meza and Lynette Weinkoop. She was MVP on our varsity girls soccer team, earning first team All-League 3 years in a row. She is a very active member of St. Mary's Church, where she serves as a Eucharistic minister and a member of the lead team. She plans to attend Oregon State University on an academic achievement scholarship to major in bioengineering with plans of attending medical school. Jolynn Meza Weinkoop. Erin Pilkerton. Erin is the daughter of Steve and Wendy Pilkerton. She has been a member of 4-H since the 4th grade, showing rabbits, market lambs, and steers. Erin played the alto sax in our award-winning wind ensemble and jazz bands. She will attend Oregon State University in the fall on a presidential scholarship to major in exercise sports science, with plans of earning a doctorate of physical therapy, specializing in pediatrics or prosthetics. Erin Pilkerton. Aaron Potter. Aaron is the son of Dr. Michael and Mary Potter. He played linebacker and running back on our state semifinal football team, earning first team All-League honors. He's an accomplished piano player and a Junior First Citizen nominee, recognizing his outstanding character, citizenship, and leadership. Aaron plans to attend Brigham Young University for a year and then serve a 2-year mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, with plans of becoming a physical therapist. Aaron Potter. Our last valedictorian is Samantha Signer. Samantha is the daughter of Mark and Tina Signer. She's an outstanding basketball player, earning first team All-League, first team All-State, and Mid-Willamette Conference Player of the Year, 3 years in a row. She was the MVP on our varsity girls basketball team that placed 2nd, 3rd, and 6th at state during her tenure, and was also an All-American basketball nominee. Samantha will attend Oregon State University on a full-ride athletic scholarship to play basketball and study the sciences, with plans of becoming a physical therapist. Samantha Signer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished students will share their message with the class of 2012. Marita Franco and Aaron Pilkerton will be our first speakers.
Distinguished faculty, administrators, friends, and family, and of course, the graduating class of 2012, we thank you for the honor bestowed on us to speak as valedictorians. It does seem a bit ironic, as neither of us is comfortable with even speaking before a class of 30 of our peers.
As valedictorians, we are recognized for excelling in our classwork, yet everyone in the class of 2012 excels in many different ways. Be it athletics, kindness, sense of style, work ethic, friendship, or even that phenomenon our generation is known for, texting. Work hard at what you're good at and know that you can be proud of your achievements during our high school years and in the years to come. Make a plan, have a goal, set your standards high, and most important of all, enjoy what you do and do good at it. Find your niche in life and do not fear failure. If you're willing to always find something good in every situation, you'll always win.
In school, it's about how you use the opportunities to grow as an individual that truly matters. It's about learning more about who you are, what your gifts and talents are, and trying to better yourself, and therefore the community. I think that the teachers here have tried to teach their best. The teachers here have tried their best to teach us this valuable lesson, and for that, I would like to thank them. So, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Condren, for introducing us to effective study tools. Thanks to brownies and Mountain Dew, I now have the skills necessary to fight off the urge to sleep when trying to finish up calculus at 2 in the morning. Yeah, honestly, after 1 year of countless hours of studying for AP Calculus, the most significant thing I remember from your class is your disdain for warts and that A' of T equals jerk. Hi, Mr. Welsh. How are you? I'm great. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Welsh, for never letting that go, and thank you, Ms. Backus, for giving that to him. To Mr. Hartman, thank you for introducing us to the new and very useful term, retrocranium. I am sure it will be put to good use in the real world. How many of you know I'm kind of kidding, but I'm kind of not? Also, thank you, Magister Graves, for being the greatest Latin teacher on the planet. Candy for you. And most importantly, the two greatest teachers in my life, Mom and Dad. I love you.
As Mr. Welsh explains it, this isn't the end of anything, but the beginning.
I don't care what you do when you go out there, just as long as everyone follows their own passion.
I sincerely thank my parents and sisters for the support and the tears of frustration and joy they caused. I also thank some of the most demanding teachers I've ever had for their effect as well. Mr. Welsh, you made me cry tears of happiness. Mr. Condren, you made me cry tears of despair, vexation, and success. Harv, you brought me tears of stress and confusion, but your sarcasm was most of the time well worth it. Lastly, to my other wonderful teachers who did not cause my tears, thank you.
We have made memories that will last our lifetimes. As we end one glorious chapter of our lives, a new one begins. We have a fresh blank page ahead of us. It is up to us to take our pens in hand and write our own stories. Let's take what we have learned and let it be the foundation of our futures. Let's build on our experiences here at West Albany High School to better ourselves and the world around us. We hold the key to our futures and the power to seize opportunities today. Congratulations, class of 2012. You're without a doubt among the finest of our generation. Walk on.
I'd like to now introduce our next speaker, Aaron Potter.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Mom. Dad. Greetings, class of 2012. It is my pleasure to stand before you today. Greeting parents, greeting close relatives, greetings to distant relatives who don't want to be here, and greetings to all those who thought this was a football game. Sadly, it's not, but here I go. My name is Aaron Potter, and I am scared of large crowds of people. Here it goes. The year of 2012 has been a great one, with many of our teams and individuals reaching the playoffs and state championships. We've continued our streak of not getting first in air guitar. Nice job, nice job. No easy feat. We've managed to cancel the spring picnic 2 out of 4 times, so we were the only ones to experience its beauty and sunburn. And a lot of things have changed since the beginning of school. Isaac Keister could not talk to girls at the beginning, and now I think he's talked to 2. Give him a hand. 4 years ago, Keely Benedict and David Allen had only kissed in one play. Now it's 4. Yeah! 4 years ago, I thought that men could not wear Toms, but Mr. Luber sure blasted that to smithereens. 4 years ago, we were the fledglings of West Albany High School. Now we are the kings and queens, or so we think. Oh, and I promised Ireland Miller I'd mention her in my speech, so there you go. As many of you know and can see, I have a larger than normal cranium. In other words, I have a big head. Some may call it huge, others, the nice ones, call it normal-sized. But the 24.5-inch circumference dome upon my body has received much attention over my high school years. I've had more than a couple people jump on my back, mistaking me for a hot air balloon, and yell, "More altitude!" And thank you, Mr. Bose, for encouraging that. When I walk down the halls, sometimes people start to walk around me in a circle, and Colton Smith yells, "Turn your orbit off!" And I'm like, I guess my head's big enough to have its own planetary orbit. Who knew? I've been told it's the second biggest thing at West Albany, next to Virgil Power's ego. Just kidding. Love you, Papa V. That was a joke, by the way. I'm really not that mean. I will always be fond of the memories I made at WAS, that's West Albany High School, speeding down the hall in a rolly chair and facing the wrath of Jody Howell. Baking a heart-shaped pizza with Mrs. Griffin Foods, and having class with Sylvia Harvey. We had great chemistry together. It's been a great time at West Albany, and time has sure flown by, and I feel like it was just 4 years ago that I stepped into here as a freshman. Oh, it was 4 years. That was a joke. Well, on a more serious note, I want to thank all of you for an amazing senior year, and I'll always remember the good times we've had and the memories we've made. And I hope you all go on to live even more amazing lives than you already live. And I would like to conclude with 2 words that have guided me throughout my life. 2 words that have picked me up when I'm down and given me positivity in the face of adversity. These 2 words are, go Vikings. Remember those words, my classmates, and may they guide you in your life. Use them often. Yes, Coach Luber, use them often. They will help you in your life. Thus I conclude. Stay gold, class of 2012. Thank you. I would like to introduce our next speakers, Jolynn Meza-Weincube, John Hesseltine, Samantha Signer, Tanner Corrado, and Emily Kenyon.
We were told that this speech had a time limit of 30 minutes.
And since we're such outstanding students, we're going to make the most of our time.
It might be a little tight.
So we decided that it would be best to start out by individually thanking every significant person that has ever impacted our lives.
Okay, Jolynn, you can start.
Okay, I want to thank my mom, my dad, my dog, Grammy.
Wait. Did they say 30 minutes or 3 minutes?
This is going to take way too long.
I don't think anyone's going to want to listen to that.
Instead, why don't we give a profound speech about the top 10 things we have learned in high school?
Number 10, be sure to take AP Comp from the most inspirational teacher of the year, so you can learn to write awesome speeches like this one.
But make sure you have money saved up to cover all of the non-fat iced caramel macchiatos with extra ice for Mrs. Howell.
Number 9, you may not have the brains or the 57 credits that Brennan McGinnis has.
But if you want his legs of steel, get on your bike and ride.
Number 8, in addition to gaining a colorful vocabulary from Mrs. Haynes, she has taught us that reading is a powerful tool.
I don't know about you guys, but have you ever tried to build a house with a power tool called reading? It doesn't work too well.
Number 7, we learned from Mr. Ide that Obama speaks 18 different languages.
We also learned that if you say anything confidently enough, people will believe you.
Number 6, when you see Mr. Hartman patrolling the halls, just start running. I'm kind of kidding, but I'm kind of not.
Number 5, 4 years ago, they would have been bribing Mrs. Osborne with Diet Pepsi. Now it's all about the ice, baby.
Number 4, choose your seat wisely. I almost didn't get valedictorian because of my setback in health class. I had a problem seeing the board. You might have guessed it. Sam Signer and Ann Potter were sitting in front of me.
Number 3, if you ever need an excused absence, just say you're on the golf team. Enough said.
Number 2, you'll never get through high school without a sense of fashion.
If you need help, stop by F2 and Mr. Bose will hook you up with some advice.
Number 1, don't procrastinate. Or just become a pro at it. Most of us have chosen the second route.
We actually just finished writing this speech 5 minutes ago backstage.
After leaving you with this meaningful advice, we thought we'd wrap up with a musical number.
She's kidding. We want to leave you with this inspirational quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Don't go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail.
Congratulations, class of 2012, and thank you, family, friends, and teachers for all your support.
And in the words of Elle Woods, we did it!
I would now like to introduce the next speakers, Carrie Bucher, Connor Beer, Nicole Louie, and John Mellison.
It's a lot of paper. Tonight, we will be speaking in the words of our American presidents. As we enter a new time in our lives, we look to the past for inspiration and guidance. And presidents often speak at graduation ceremonies, so why not steal their best lines? Don't worry, we'll give credit where credit is due. Before I refuse to take your questions, I have an opening statement. Get action, seize the moment. Man was never intended to become an oyster. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. And that's why nobody but radicals ever accomplish anything in a great crisis. If you take no risks, you will suffer no defeats. But if you take no risks, you will suffer or you will win no victories. So celebrate good times, come on.
Focusing your life solely on making a buck shows a certain poverty of ambition. It asks too little of yourself because it's only when you hitch your wagon to something larger than yourself that you realize your true potential. In other words, golf is a game in which one endeavors to control a ball with implements ill-adapted for the purpose, and farming looks mighty easy when your plow is a pencil and you're 1,000 miles from the cornfield. But if you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress.
History and experience tell us that moral progress comes not in comfortable and complacent times, but out of trial and confusion. So each generation goes further than the generation preceding it because it stands on the shoulder of that generation. We will have opportunities beyond anything we've ever known. Let us all take more responsibility, not only for ourselves and our families, but for our communities and our country. Because if you could kick the person in the pants responsible for most of your trouble, you wouldn't sit for a month.
I have had a lot of experience with people smarter than I am. Because friendship is precious, not only in the shade, but in the sunshine of life. And thanks to a benevolent arrangement, the greater part of life is sunshine. Friendship is a plant of slow growth and must undergo and withstand the shocks of adversity before it is entitled to appellation. Be courteous to all, be intimate with few, and let those few be well tried before you give them your confidence. So don't hit it all if it is honorably possible to avoid hitting, but never hit soft. Finally, all that I am, or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. Now we've been sincere, we've been brief, and we'll be seated. The next valedictorians to speak are David Allen, Jennifer Devon, Michaela Etherton, Heather Garrett, and Kendall Lichty.
Greetings, class of 2012. We are now adults, leaving our childhoods behind. So, as a last immature hurrah, this speech will be a throwback to something that was an important part of our childhoods, Mad Libs. So, we took the most generic valedictorian speech and took out some words. Thank you to Miss Osborne and friends for the new words and helping us avoid writing an actual speech.
We express at this time our gratitude for those who have made our high school experience so sneaky. First of all, we'd like to thank our parents for being so slimy and giving us so many sheep and shillelaghs over the years. We really appreciate all those times we were up late studying, and they brought us meter sticks and tasers to keep us awake.
22nd of all, thank you to the teachers who terrorized us and always tried their shortest to help us do our laziness.
Thinking back over the last 4 wigs, we can recall so many exotic experiences, but one stands out as being the most religious. The image of Aaron Potter tickling that sea lion during prom is permanently burned into all of our memories and all of the memories of the garden gnomes involved.
To the next generation of puppies, we would like to impart a few words of Marxism. In an attempt to influence their twitchy young hair follicles, waltz with their homework and saute your teachers, and don't let valedictorian candidates stress you out too much, because it'll all be over soon.
In conclusion, we'd like to leave you with the creative words of Lady Gaga. If at first you don't succeed, cry, scream, and stomp again. Next up is Sophia Forden.
Hello, bonjour. Greetings, class of 2012. Today is the day where we put high school behind us and start a journey that will last our whole lifetimes. Most of us will start by sleeping in for the next 3 months, making up for what we lost in the last 13 years. Others will get a head start on the freshman 15. Some of us won't even realize that they've graduated until they step foot on a college campus, but that's okay. I stand before you as a testament of the strength of our class. We can indeed sit still 70% of the time, 7 hours per day. We can indeed remain mostly silent when the school district puts a sugar prohibition on the school vending machines. However, when the government tries to put limits on the internet outside of school, things get a little crazy. I have evidence that the class of 2012 is already doing good in the world. Just weeks ago, they found another Mayan calendar. Guess what? We saved the world. In addition, there were no massive earthquakes this year and no world record oil spills in the Gulf. This alone should prove to you that no preceding nor subsequent classes can compare to the class of 2012. We are just so great. We are a part of a class that West Albany teachers and staff will always remember, and we will always remember them. In fact, we have a few anonymous yet memorable quotes that we have compiled from teachers over the last 4 years. If you add ish to any word, it automatically makes it a real world. Example, the class of 2012 is awesome-ish. A day without sunshine is like night. And last but not least, I don't know, go look it up on Wikipedia. Finally, we have some people and organizations that we'd like to thank for getting us this far. Google, SparkNotes, Bill's Nye the Science Guy, Facebook, and my Aunt Shawn. We couldn't have procrastinated without you. Congratulations, class of 2012. We are done. Next to speak is Reen Kinzer.
Hey there. Greetings, class of 2012. A lot has happened over the past 4 years. I've forged literally over a dozen memories and made at least 3 friends. We've all grown a few inches, some more than others. I actually got 2 different girls to go to prom with me, if you can believe that. And I even played guitar with Mr. White in the talent show sandwiched between both of David Allen's acts. I would like to give a shout out to past graduates from West Albany, including my mother and grandmother, who are both in attendance tonight. As a matter of fact, I've recently stumbled across my grandmother's yearbook from 1955. It seems that a lot of things have changed since then, but a lot of things have stayed the same. For instance, there is no longer a singing quartet called the Ink Blotches who performed in blackface. However, they still did have cool dances. They had names like Spinster Skip, the Sweetheart Ball, and of course, the classic Separate But Equal Ball. That one was a joke. In 1955, the school Latin club was bigger than the pep band. In 2012, Aaron Potter's head was also bigger than the pep band. In 2012, Mr. Hartman was many students' favorite teacher. In 1955, Mr. Hartman was many students' favorite teacher. Point being, he's really old. In 1955, students brought their bikes into school. In 2012, the only person who does that is Miss Gibbs. In 1955, they would never let a communist teach in a public school. In 2012, a communist taught me AP European history. In 2012, we have a fantastic yearbook staff. In 1955, the yearbook staff also did a great job. Congratulations, Mr. Haberly, you've been very consistent in your work. In 1955, they said whenever God closed a door, he opened a window. God has kept up with the times, and in 2012, whenever he closes a bunch of small family businesses, he opens a Walmart. Though many things have changed, the most important things have remained the same. They all left with fond memories of their friends and high school activities, just like we're about to. They amassed a great deal of knowledge in school, just like we did, and they all gave generous donations to the smartest kids in their class, just like you're all about to now. Aaron can pass the hat around because he has the biggest head. Now, since this may be the last time that we all see each other, I don't want you to remember me as Reed Kinzer, the valedictorian. I want you to remember me as I plan to remember myself. Reed Kinzer, the All-State Playboy quarterback, who is really good looking. Thanks a lot, class of 2012. As they'd say in 1955, you guys are all pretty swell.
Thank you, valedictorians.